was honestly a thing of beauty. It is what it is, though. We got ConCon moving on to Grands, where they're going to be going for the rematch here from Winners Finals against Jackal.
Yeah, back to the big one, and back to the Rosalina as well. Still trying to experiment with this against Jackal, who, honestly, if there's any player that has ConCon's number, it's Jackal, and I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing when when the #1 player in Jersey has your number. It's like, all right, I can accept that.
I mean, there's also the case too that like I don't mind the MinMin here, excuse me, the Rosalina, because we saw what it did. Like it was a 2-0 winners, but I believe, but it was close, right? Close. Yeah. But the thing is like ConCon can do some really cool stuff with Rosalina. There's just a few instances where Jackal was finding their openings, right, and just really capitalizing on the stuff like those right there. Those are the biggest killers of ConCon in those Winners Finals, right? But I also respect that ConCon goes back to this, because I feel like with MinMin, Jackal's going to be even more patient about his openings, and that's going to be a long one. And ConCon might not have the bracket stamina to be able to deal with that much patience. So,
yeah, I think he's tried it before, and it's not gone as well. So keep experimenting with this Rosalina and Luma. Keep trying to find ways to crack this armor that you know can be possible. Gonna see that. Oh, I thought he was gonna time it down there, but without Luma, didn't want to try and just throw out that one. That time goes for it a little bit earlier, sees the startup of Firewolf, and blazes straight by it as ConCon shuts down any attempt of patience that Jackal had in store, and has a chance here to extend this lead after taking the percent lead, keeping it real even.
That's not called Firewolf, is it?
It is called Firewolf, yeah.
I don't believe you. I'm going to check this out here.
All right, fine.
It is called Firewolf. Man, he's such a loser, man. Literally steals that from Fox. How can you sit there and be like, yo, man, I hate this guy. He's a loser. I want to kill him any chance I get, and then steal the name of his moves? What an idiot. Either way, relatively even game right now, about 4% of a difference. Jackal is going to be able to keep that lead, or actually kind of pull it into their favor, but man, these guys just kind of trading blows here now.
Oh, but the Luma shot gets right underneath the laser, pressuring with that back air. ConCon not going for many dash grabs after some of these Luma bears, but the roll on, he gets caught by Jackal, trying to control this corner, and it feels like the ledge in the corner is just so important in this matchup, whether it be Jackal in advantage or ConCon. The ledge trapping needs to be on point between these two.
As you can see, the pressure at the ledge was definitely huge. I mean, if they were getting back airs, they were getting grabs immediately, just putting down that pressure, and then mix it up with that dash attack that we saw the last time that ConCon was sent off stage. But 138, this is where things you gotta be a little bit careful here. Yep, get that Luma
get it
out
out
of here. Goodbye, gone. And now back throw. Yeah, you probably could have back throwed there with how light Rosalina is. I'm not entirely sure, but the down tilt will certainly clean it up.
Yeah, just a simple poke is all it takes. As ConCon needs one of those big swings with Luma, but quickly dispatched with that forward tilt yet again. I think we've all seen the Twitter clip of Jackal charging a forward smash and Luma pancaking under it, not taking that risk at all in throughout these two sets. It's always a down-angled forward tilt, and it's always getting rid of Luma.
Okay, but I like that, just throwing out that nair, and even though you didn't hit Rosalina, you get Luma in the process. Just kind of separate them a little bit. You don't get the kill on Luma per se, but it's still not a bad spot to be in. But look at this damage getting built up, 71% now on the final stock here, and ConCon could very well take the stock. I mean, if he gets an up smash out of shield, because Jackal's getting a little too aggressive, that could be huge. But man, the way Jackal's playing right now, like you said, taking no chances, make sure he closes everything out as clean as possible.
Stuff out any of these dashes, shoot out this Luma. There's a nice spot dodge mixed in. A lot of times ConCon had been dashing in with shield when there was no Luma, and Jackal had found a couple key grabs like so, but able to punish one of them. But how many more of those do you have in the tank if you're ConCon? Oh, no crazy attempt at a two-frame. Instead, it's the Jackal curse. He plays the wolf so clean, but once a set, he's gotta fail forward tilt.
Yeah, that's just weird. I do like the forward throw he had earlier, though, that landed Rosalina on the platform, and he got a backer out of it. Probably didn't get the strong hit out, but still, that was actually just really nice recognition of where Rosalina was going to land. So, but the forward tilt right there, 162, not going to be enough from center stage, but that nair definitely will be. Get that Rosalina out of here, and only 8.8% is all he took on that last stock, so pretty close to a JV2, but either way. ConCon, you can definitely tell they are thinking here. Look at that. They are looking up at the sky. They are looking for an answer from from God or something. I don't know.
Yeah. If they want to reach into their pockets, ConCon has a practiced Palutena, or has a Palutena in the pocket. At least the character's not that hard to keep in tow, especially for a player as good as ConCon. But they're going for the tried and true. They go with the Bayonetta. The Rosa was getting kind of out-tempoed. The MinMin can get outplayed from a patience department from the point of Jackal. So if you're looking for damage, the Bayonetta can do that. But you're also sacrificing that little bit of weight, and the chance of going air to air with Wolf can always mean danger.
Yeah, I mean, it's only one point of weight difference, I believe. Just Bayonetta being slightly lighter, but you do get a more explosive combo game, right? You got like those afterburner kicks angled down as well. Definitely is a nice little burst option for you to try and get into Jackal's face.
Very much so. And the Witch Twist out of shield, frame 6, and plenty of craziness. A good SDI from Jackal in order to force just a Nair follow-up after that. Unable to get much more. 70 solid percentages overall, but Jackal is just doing so good putting out these Nairs close by, letting the hitbox do the work, not letting ConCon find a solid starter.
What I do like is that with Jackal's kind of going in for a slightly aggressive option.
Okay, it worked out.
Right.
Anyway.
They didn't make it back, but Jackal is going in for a slightly aggressive option, just hoping that ConCon's gonna be aggressive as well. And as soon as ConCon doesn't bite, great down there, by the way.
That was really good.
He actually backs out and shoots a laser because he's expecting that afterburner kick punish. And he's actually gotten a laser like twice now in ConCon. Small little thing I've noticed there, but definitely some smart plays.
Yeah, and laser damage isn't anything insignificant, but so can be this edge guard. Not quite going to close it out, but that is definitely good damage. And the charge of the forward smash, great patience on the part of Jackal, but he missed his punish.
Yep, it looks like he SDI'd there out at the bottom. But either way, tough spot to be in, 120. Not going to lose that stock anytime soon, at least not from that height. But ConCon fishing for that back air. And that's definitely a trait that these two characters will share with each other at those higher percentages. But the double dash attack, putting on 38, getting back on the stage. All right, I like that fade back to the ledge. Just trying to push Jackal back to center. And there we go, the back air confirmed, closing out that second stock.
That's so good. Some of the best parts you can do about a heavy whiff punish style is to whiff on purpose and knowing you have the timing to throw out an interception. And wow, look at these up airs, almost finding a back air of his own at the end of the day, but it's still 65 off of just up airs at these low percents. No shortage of combo game from Bayonetta, and the Witch Twist out of shield sets up another one. Oh, are you gone here? That should be it on the platform.
Hold down, buddy, hold down! Well, you know what? That Bayonetta was definitely a nice change of pace for ConCon. Definitely opening things up here a little bit, getting a game win, which is something they weren't able to do in winners finals earlier. So one game away from getting a bracket reset potentially. We'll see if they can make that happen. But I expect Jackal to be coming into this game 3 with a nice little bit of adaptation. We saw some nice defensive plays, you know, kind of swapping in between those offensive and defensive plays from Jackal. It's just, man, as soon as ConCon got going, you just kind of had to go along for the ride.
Yeah, and I love that deep breath from ConCon as well. Like seeing, like, okay, got that win, like monkey off the back. Like, I can close out a win, which means I can close out multiple wins if given the chance here. But of course, it's always back to the Bayonetta, that tried and true. But can the Bayonetta last against the adaptations of Jackal? We'll see in this game 3, but Jackal so far playing that counterplay right, staying directly underneath Bayonetta and doing an excellent job of staying grounded in neutral, but the low angle afterburner kick almost maintaining something. But I mean, the percentage speak for themselves right now.
Yeah, I mean, 109 here, this is definitely a huge spot too. And what I do like is that Jackal's not afraid to jump in at Bayonetta, but then retreating with like just a neutral air dodge. Right. Just trying to keep ConCon guessing, just, you know, whipping on any moves that they potentially go for. Built up a little bit there, but unfortunately he's still gonna get punished with a Nair. 122. You do get the Witch Twist out of shield here, but falls right out immediately. But you pick up another one, that's not too bad.
Oh, and gets the run off Witch Twist, holding it steady, almost enough damage in order to get that. Gets another Witch Twist. Wow, it's still not enough. Can he get the third one, though? Just the final edge hit does work out. The edge guard prolonged, but it does get results at the end of the day as Connor staves off an early deficit in order to make it a pretty solid lead.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to hand it to ConCon there, too. I mean, definitely started off really rough, but didn't let that get to him and just continued to play their game, man. We do see the second stock get taken, but, I mean, still a decent lead. 24% isn't anything crazy, but it's definitely nothing to scoff at. You can definitely run away with this a little bit. But, yeah, ConCon's playing a lot more careful. They're not throwing out moves. Oh, my God, you don't see that too much anymore. That's going to be a nice little chunk of damage.
And the mix-ups are solid as well. Great fastball from the part of Jackal to avoid that that down smash attempt. Gonna be a down throw dash attack into the forward tilt, solid damage. Just trying to throw out a ton of pressure here on ConCon, but the reversals are so clean. And the SDI was just enough because that combo started on a platform, and we saw how that can end game in the previous game.
Yeah, I mean, especially at those higher percentages, it can be dangerous. But there we go, another runoff witch twist. Not gonna be able to take the stock there quite yet, but the pressure is still really good, 117. And you gotta know that Jackal's being careful here. Yep, looking for the up tilt, possibly into the back air. And even then, like, their back was still turned to you. They were looking for that back air one way or another.
Oh, misses the up tilt back air. Solid DI from Jackal as his own back air almost closes out at 93. Hey, that 1 point of weight, man.
Yeah, that could have been it, really, honestly. If there was just a couple pixels to the right, that certainly would have been a stock. But either way, 109, 127, so you got to hand it to Jackal to really fight back here, putting on some pretty solid damage. ConCon, gonna land on that platform, get punished for it too. Unfortunate position, but you can certainly even this up fairly quickly. But you know Jackal's gonna be playing the game, you know, keep away. Hey, come get me, man. This is up to you. This isn't up to me right now.
Play that laser game as well as you can. The Wolf Flash getting right by the Witch Twist. Are we seeing plenty more ABKs, but a solid Witch time on the same type of pressure? You know Jackal loves to throw out some back airs and up airs on these platforms, punishing him for that habit twice over now with the Witch time.
You can definitely tell that ConCon's feeling a lot more comfortable too with this Bayonetta, man. I mean, you can argue whether or not how good this character actually is, but when you're comfortable with a character, you just play better against some of the greatest players, man. It's just because you're more comfortable with the combos, you know what you're looking for, even though they have some strong weaknesses, like Bayonetta does have. Oh, looking for that down smash, quite a bit off the mark, but still, the fact that they're looking for it there, ConCon's definitely got to take notice of that.
I completely agree, Skiff. You can just see the comfort coming out from ConCon, the flexibility of, like, yeah, maybe this is a worse character by, like, sheer technicality, but I play my best when I'm with the Witch. And this game is getting more and more even as the seconds tick by. A couple of lasers coming out, but that dash attack was so perfect. Trying to pressure the corner, back and forth it goes, but the movement gets caught out by Jackal with a grab.
Going for the forward throw, just putting ConCon off stage. That was a little too close for comfort on that back air. Wasn't quite connecting, but was very, very close. And you can see ConCon's looking for these afterburner kicks. Yep, looking for that huge burst option to try and get this combo started. Trying to put Jackal off stage as well. The back air will connect. Won't be anything too crazy. Tough spot to be in. Can he make it back? Oh, no, that's the game. That's the set. And we're going to a reset, baby. Woo!
What an absolute insane turnaround from ConCon. Able to cover so many options with that afterburner kick in, force the low recovery, ABKs into the Firewolf, and puts Jackal into just a do-or-die tech scenario, and and guessed right. Instead of it was a tech, this right here was it wasn't even a tech, it was just dragged the other way with the afterburner kick. Insane presence of mind to go for one of them back-to-back, and we got to rotate a set, we got to rotate a skin, and we got to rotate a games here, and a fresh set of 3 to go through.
Yeah, I got that Pumpkaboo skin going on here for Bayonetta. Was that the orange one? Yeah. This one just reminds me of Pumpkaboo because he's got like the pumpkin bottom and the bat top. But yeah, either way, it should be pretty good here. And it's nice to know that switching to a character like Bayonetta, who you've already got so much practice with, seemed to work out here. You're now 2-0 on Jackal since playing Bayonetta.
Yeah, and that's pretty good. Pretty good record, all things considered. But a new set leads for new options, and it leads to new depths of patience from Jackal, waiting out that witch time in order to find a couple punishes. But this is just how the previous game started until Connor was able to get a couple reads into a pretty solid edge guard. I like the DI from Jackal. It's like, I'm holding in order to make sure this combo doesn't end in an edge guard, and if you mess up once, this up smash is closing you out.
Yeah, speaking of holding in, now it definitely led to that stock there. I'm not sure if holding out would have definitely saved, but I feel like we've seen that percentage in the last set, and I think ConCon lives. So a little bit of an unfortunate scenario, but hey, you know what? If you're Jackal, you're taking that running to the bank with it. But 78% here for ConCon, trying to find a way to get this combo built up, trying to put them off stage again because, man, they made their money last set.
And they're getting all of that money's worth. Oh man, Jackal is going crazy with these up air timing mix-ups though. Able to catch Connor, whether he's jumping, fast falling, air dodging, all the same. You're meeting these claws. Oh, not that up smash is not going to work out though. That one will.
Okay, yep, the up smash is not going to be enough there.
Plenty of them.
What? Oh no!
We're up
Okay, I
today.
get it, ConCon, but man, that's probably the one player you don't want to be throwing that out against. Like, I get it with Lemon Tea, because Lemon Tea, man, that dude is aggro to a T, no pun intended. But man, Jackal just not the guy to be throwing that move out against.
Yeah, not quite. The Bats Within will save them there though. And I mean, it's a whole stock behind. Connor is going to need more than just a combo game. He's going to need the edge guarding needs to be on point, but it feels like every time Jackal gets hit, it's always to the inside of the stage, and it's been very, very controlled about when he takes his risks, and that is proving a little bit of hell for Connor. He was mixing there. It was an attempt. It was a little bit too high for the fair 1-2 forward smash, though, despite how fast Volley Wolf can be. And that double jump out of hit stun made for an immediate punish. I like the idea there. I like some of the execution that Connor was able to show off, especially in that previous set. But it feels like Jackal is finally starting to get a click or get reintroduced to the ConCon Bayo.
That is true, and you know I got hit by that.
Oh yeah.
If I was in that combo, I got hit. I lost the game there for sure, and I'm mentally taken out too. Like, you just give ConCon the rest of the set, but obviously I am a very bad player, and Jackal is not a bad player at all. So, but getting a game now, letting ConCon know, hey man, your Bayo is not immortal. All right, I'm bringing you back down to earth here, doing a pretty good job. But you know who's not coming back down to earth is this Wolf anytime soon, baby, taking 88%.
Yeah, 88.8, plenty of snowmen on the board, but finally getting a grab of his own down throw dash attack. Oh, and the waits for the neutral tech. Probably trying to mash out, maybe just like holding shield in order to get a witch twist. But Jackal calls that out and evens the game up immediately, almost finding the triple down smash. It's like, maybe it'll work.
Hey, they say third time's a charm, right? So I get it, but man, dude, I have never seen Jackal throw out so many smash attacks in such a short span of time. Like, that was uncharacteristic. Is that actually Jackal there? There must have been a doppelganger that just got tossed out in between the games. I don't know what happened, but ConCon's gonna take that one. Forward smash of their own, get going, and man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop doing the witch time, man. That's not working out.
Yeah, it worked out in a couple previous games, but Jackal is now waiting for you to flinch on these platforms. Not able to find some of these forward air combos as Jackal does fit the up smash out of shield, prepping out the back air, enticing ConCon to attempt a whiff punish, but it's really hard to whiff punish that back air. The auto cancel window is insane.
And there we go, man. Bayonetta doing her thing once again, putting on 58%, tries to go for the dash attack, not going to get any sort of hit out of that. And a small punish, nothing crazy, but small punishes lead to big punishes, apparently, for Jackal. And putting on a nice little bit of damage, taking a lead, tried to go for that back air. And I like that. Just crouch underneath the laser, but... Unfortunately, there's a back air behind the laser, and that's where you're gonna lose that stock to. And yeah, Jackal's starting to really tear things up. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, the hurt. The pain.
And it don't stop. It doesn't stop coming, and it don't stop. Oh, almost had a chance to go for another fair into... Oh my god, Jackal is pulling together. All these smash attacks are starting to land now, but... finds it, the combo ending with the fair for ConCon, and man, it's just been a smash attack city today. It's like,
yeah, these guys are literally throwing haymakers at each other. Like, it's actually kind of wild. But now we got ConCon in a tough spot. Forward throw off the stage. 103 fresh stock for Jackal. All right, trying to look for a very aggressive play from ConCon with that up smash, but just not going to find that at all. And this is where things get really testy, right? It just takes a forward air into a back air, and that's the game. But when you're Bayonetta, you do not have a care in the world. You're going to bring up all that damage. Oh, no, I thought they fell off the stage for a second.
No, but they dropped the combo intentionally, seeing the SDI from Jackal, but that witch twist, the witch time on the platform almost resulting in a stock if Jackal had read it. Oh, but the back air comes in man, the platform play, how it evolved from being very much in ConCon favor, able to get so many solid extenders with runoff ABK off platforms, covering that center stage so well. But then Jackal started to fast fall below, started just fast fall and air dodge, stay underneath, stay close to Bayonetta without actually pressing a button. And while the witch time whiffed there, later in this, like, he just gets caught dashing away on that platform, throwing out the back air, and wow, like, what a couple sets from these two, and that Bayonetta, it continues to be dangerous.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun, man. Bayonetta's not a bad character. Don't let Bayo mains tell you otherwise. That character is at the very least, at the top of mid-tier. I don't want to hear it from any of them. But either way, great set altogether, both sets in general. ConCon doing a great job getting the reset in the first place. Unfortunately, you had Jackal in the reset, and we saw how that played out. It was a 2-0, so hey, nice Bayonetta, but I'm going to get my W's back. Thank you very much. But either way, great competition from everybody today. Definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's a smaller fusion. Everyone's taking a little bit of a break before the August gets really crazy with a major basically every week. But it's still Tri-State, and even when you're only having okay here, you still get PR members, you'll still get potential PGR. I think Jackal's not even a potential PGR member at this rate, and it's all good Smash action from this region.
Yep, and but you know what? It all ends the same way.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know,
everything begins and ends with Jackal in that region half the time. So. But either way, that was great stuff tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Fusion number 122. We hope you had a fantastic time. If you do enjoy what you were seeing, make sure you hit the follow. Hit a subscribe too, man. If you definitely got some money to toss this way, help support the scene. Prime. Help support a better experience for you at home. So maybe consider it. There's a couple of nice emotes. I like them. But that is going to be it for us. I am Skiff. You can follow me at Skiff Talks. That's Ubel. Follow him at Ubel Soul. And without any further ado, I think that's it for us. So have a good night, everybody.